Hello everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I thought it was about time I came on and showed you these buttons that we've been making. Mr. Doodle's gone back to work today, so I know a lot of you people have seen these on Instagram, or some of them anyway, but I wanted to show you we've been having great fun. Honestly, Mr. Doodle's been worse than me, I think. Every day I would take my book outside and he would come outside and say, aren't we crafting today? Are we crafting today? What do you want to do? Let's make more buttons. So that's what we've been doing. He's been like a crazy man, I tell you. So I'll just show you them first, and then I thought I would just make a couple if I'm organised and got my stuff here in case anybody hasn't seen them. I dread to think how many we've made, and they're all out of recycled packaging. Well, most of them. There's some I'll show you in a minute. I do hope you can see okay. There's some that are painty papers, but these, the yellow ones, they're out of cake box, and these ones this side, these are chocolate boxes or something, I think. These ones, show you some of these. I mean, you can use anything. I've been using cereal box for the bases, and they're only 2 layers, and I haven't done anything on the back. I've got out of my comfort zone. When I do anything, even if it's buttons, I usually like to finish the backs off, but I haven't. I thought, well, they're only going to be stuck on something, so I'm not bothering. Right, all of, no, not that one. These pinky ones, these sort, I put those over there. I used some of this that I made a couple of years ago, just out of, I've got a great big box of scraps, and I just sat outside one day in the summertime gluing loads of different coloured scraps, well, pinks and music sheet to some till roll, I think it was. So that's what I've cut a lot of those out of. Right, I'm just going to pop these in here, and I've used yes, what have I used? I've used embossing folders, but you don't have to do. I'll show you some of the embossing folders we've used. Mr. Doodle got carried away using some of these. I love the dotty ones. So that's the first lot that we did. Right, this might be a long video. There's a few more here. Oh, I can't lift these up, but there's some more here. Oh, I've been in my element, I really have. Yeah. Paints and inks and all sorts. I just love them so much. They're all so yummy. So that's those. And then we did some, oops, we did some brown ones. These were even easier. Let me show you those. And these were out of, these are hand cut. I didn't use the punch. The other ones, sorry, I forgot to say, the other ones I used my circle punch. But these ones I've just hand cut because it's thicker. Can you see? And it's just corrugated card, and I stamped on it. Can you see? Stamped on it and then just cut it out. I used one of my circles, just put it on the card, didn't even draw around it, just put it on, cut them out. Oh, I really enjoyed doing these. Well, I've enjoyed doing them all. Yeah, stamped on it, and then I've gone over it with glossy accents, and then I just went round on these ones. I just went round the edge with a marker pen, and in the middles, nothing on the back, just plain on the back. So I'm going to put those in there, and you'll see in a second. There's even a few more buttons. We really did get carried away. Oh, I've got no desk. I wish you could see the state of this room. Right. Look, it's mental. I can't lift this up because it's just too big. I'm going to just take you off of here. Sorry for the wobble. I'll get round to showing you how I did them in a minute. But they're just so pretty. Well, they are to me. I love them so much. All sorts of colour combinations. No, they're lovely. I just got my for the edges. I started off using a black marker pen. I thought, no, I wasn't happy with that, so I just got paints. I just got my paints and Q-tips, cotton buds, whatever you like to call them, and then I decided that I really liked putting it on really thick. Oh, they're just so lovely. Look at the spotty dotty ones. Love them. I don't know what they remind me of. When I was doing them, they don't look so good because they're all spread about and they're different next to different ones. But when all the spotty ones was next to each other, I thought, what does this remind me of? And I can't think. I used all different colours around the edges, although I do think I personally prefer the black paint. I've even tried with white. I must have gone over it again because I thought, oh, some of them will look nice with white on the edge, but to me they didn't. I do hope this isn't going too fast. Oh God, I'm at 8 minutes already and I've not done anything yet. But they're all our buttons that we've been making. Just sorry for the wobble again. I've just got to put you up on this tripod-y thing, and are we still alright? I hope so. Don't fall off, please don't fall off. Well, I'm going to put these away. I'll try. There'll be a bit of noise for a minute. And then I'll show you the... Yeah, that's it. 10 million on the floor. I might get Mr. Doodle to count these, see if he'll count them for me. Oh look, there's one that I'd put white round the edge and I didn't like it, so I put blue on and thought, well, it's alright just with a little bit of white. But they are great fun to do. In my opinion. I mean, everybody that knows me knows that I can't just do 10 or 20 or 1 or 2 of something. It has to be a lot, but I think this is the most of anything I've ever done. It's crazy. Right, that'll do. I'll put those away in a minute. I'm going to show you the cards. And say it might be a long video, so I do apologise. I've just used cereal box. Just cereal boxes. Mr. Doodle, we're got nearly all the craft room, well not really, that's a slight exaggeration, but we've got loads of crafted stuff. I kept coming up, do you want this, do you want, yep, bring that down, even took my great big, what do you call it, rolly thing that you put your embossing folders in. We even took that down, and Mr. Doodle was doing that, and so this is all what we've got left. I'm like, no, we need to stop now. I've got all these to play with another day. But I mean, you don't, if you've not got embossing folders, it doesn't matter. But I just like to recycle stuff, and you can just slap some paint on first, or you could even use designer papers. Just use some card for your base, and then if you're into designer papers, put designer papers on. But I just wanted to recycle. And then these bits, you can't throw those away, can you? Mr. Doodle tried, he did try. I'm like, no, we do not throw those away. But I was letting him throw some of them away. So I just went over those when I'd got bits of paint and that left. I'll go on something one day. We've got loads of those. Loads of those. Loads of those. Another one there, ready to be done something with. It's a paper. Oh my god. At least I've used a nice little stash of saved cardboard up when I put some gold on. And even these bits. Oh, I don't know. That one I just got a, where is it? Sponge, and literally that's all that is all the different colours that I've been using. And I probably actually did squirt some more paint out and think, oh, I want a little play, and I was just going all over with different colours. I think that's so pretty. Oh, we've had such a lovely 3 weeks, we really have. Although we were supposed to, I mean, Mr. Doodle's never had 3 weeks holiday before, all in a row. He usually just has, well, 2 weeks, and we go away for the first week, but yeah, they weren't very busy at work, so he had another week off, and it's been lovely because the weather has been so beautiful. Right, what I thought I would show you first, for me, this is the easiest way to do them. If you haven't got, you know, because I've been using this for the holes, and then where are we, punches. Not everybody's got punches. People are, you know, everybody has to start out somewhere, and you can't, you know, can't afford everything, can you? Especially if you're sort of new to crafting and you don't know what you're going to like. You can't just go and buy everything. It's not until you sort of think, oh yeah, I think I'm going to like that. Oh, I need one of those. But so this is just corrugated cardboard box, and I have got a little circle of card, but you can just, you know, use something, a little tub or something to draw around if you not got a punch to already. Cut the circle out. And I just like that they're like rustic looking. And that's it. That's all I did. And then I did use this, but let's have a look. Mr. Doodle was better at punching the holes than me. I did use that, but you could use, let's have a look, could use a pokey tool, sure, a pokey tool, or a nail or something, or knitting needle. Oops, where's that gone? Flicked it away. And I have just got a script stamp. Just trying to think what you could use if you know, haven't got any stamps or anything. And I got my pen. I mean, I think these would look pretty if, you know, if you didn't want, just going to cut that bit off, if you didn't want brown buttons, then you could just paint it first. That, and then have been using up some of my, I've got three, I put gloss after I'd done all these other buttons, well, and these. I thought I want them glossy, so I've got this one which I love. That's really cheap, Anita's clear gloss. I get that from the range. It's less than £2, and then I've got Glossy Accents, which is the original glossy thing, but that's about £5 or £6. And then I've got this one that you can't see. It's Deco Art Liquid Glass. I'm just going to use this one. This has gone all thick and gloopy, and oh, ages ago, I don't think I'll be able to find the video now, but I did do comparison thing of all these three, and they're really, especially these two are just identical really, both in consistency and how they look. This one, it's when it's down it's just the same, but it's gone a bit thick and gloopy. But I do like this one that you can unscrew the lid off. You don't have to use the nozzle, because the nozzles do get a bit clogged up. So I've just been putting it on with my finger. That's your little rusticy type button. Let me wipe that off my finger. Right, I'm really not organised. I was going to do this video this morning. I came in, I got all set up, and it was just so bright I couldn't see. You couldn't see anything. Where are we? Oh, I'm not. Oh, I thought I'd got some. Oh, another thing that I used was some. This is a printer photocopy, but I did all this doodling 3 or 4 years ago and photocopied it, and I cut some of that out to do. Oh, damn it, I've not got any circles ready. Well, we'll use one of these. We'll use one of these that I've cut out. Right, so you just want a blank piece of card, stick that on there. I have got another video of, I'll leave the link to it. I used a bit of glue stick. I have got another video that I did about 3 years ago, I think it was. Buttons, and those buttons I've just got a few left now, but I used nail varnish for those ones. Glue, you can do, I think my original ones I used 5 layers of card, but you really don't need it. I mean, they're only paper buttons, aren't they? Cardboard buttons. You can't. Somebody asked me once, would they be all right to go on a sweater or something? I was like, no, they're just cardboard. That, I'm going to use my punch again. Now, Mr. Doodle had this set up. I must have moved it. He'd set it up so that it was... Oh, where punch the little holes out, and yes, I'm a crazy lady, but I've even been saving all the little bits out of the punch because they're too pretty to throw away. Right, so I've got it like that, and then far too much paint there. I thought I'd got another punched out one of the spotty dotty ones to do. Never mind. This one hasn't been embossed. So you might not like thick sloppy paint around the edges and in the middle, but that's just my preference. That's what I like. That's that one. And when that was dry, I would put some gloss on. Oh, here's an embossed one. Right, that's, oh, it's not on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got here. Just bear with me a minute. Right, here's a spotty dotty one. So just punch it out, a bit with a bit of red on as well. Punch that out, and then what we did, got the stays on, just went over it like that. Oh, I just love them so much. Punch a little hole, punch a little hole. I should just use this bit of black up, but I really liked this one. Look at that. Yellow, red and blue. Beautiful. I know I've just shown you them, but look, they're just so lovely. Oh my god, 20 minutes. Right, get a move on, Noodle. I'm not bothered whether the holes are centered properly or not. Most of the ones I did are not. This one isn't too bad actually, but you know, you could mark it out, but I can't be bothered to do that. I like just rough. Yeah, it's been a lovely 3 weeks, it has. There's that one. There's another one there. So, let's have a look. Blue go on that one. Yeah. Pretty blue. Better stick that to a piece of card first. I need to stick that one. Getting in front of myself. Should really wait until the glue's dry, it'll clog me hole puncher up. And I've even been saving, some of you probably won't be surprised, the cotton swabs with all the paint on. Oh yes, because they're going to look nice in something, aren't they? Yes, they are. Oh, so pretty. I think, oh no, I mustn't do any more buttons, must I? But I think I'm sort of, there's that one, wanting to get some more card and paint it and do, I'd like to do some like pale colours, some like, I don't know, what, probably shabby chicy with pink and white, or pink and cream, or pink and white, and just different. Right, I think we'll call that it. Oh, there's one there, look, that's already got the backing on. May as well just do this one, look. Oh, and I've just spied another one. I like these little pots. Have you all been up to recently? Anything exciting? We've got our, as I say, we were meant to be going on holiday a couple of weeks ago. But that didn't happen, so we've got it. I don't know whether I've mentioned this before or not in another video, but we've got our holiday booked now, fingers crossed, for September. I'll be looking forward to that. We're going to Filey again. Oh. No. Oh, there's another one there, look. Mr. Doodle said he doesn't like barcodes. I said, why don't you like barcodes? He said, I don't know, I don't like. He said, do you like barcodes? I said, yeah, I like barcodes. I don't like barcodes. I said, why? I don't know, I just don't like them. I said, some people actually collect barcodes. He said, they're sad bastards. I said, no, that's what they like, that's what they like, but some people collect them. Wouldn't do for us all to like the same things. See, that one's their buttonholes are not central, but we don't care, do we? Oh, I forgot to go over that with the thingy. Never mind. I'll do that when it's dry with the ink pad. And then put some gloss on these. And then sometime today, I've started writing a list down in a book. Who was it? Was it Natasha from Treasure Books, was it? I think it was her. Several weeks ago she did a thing showing how she organised her day sort of thing, and she wrote it all down. I thought, I've got to start doing that. So that's what I've started doing, and on my list of things for today, but I don't know whether it'll happen or not, is try and sort this craft room out, because it is a tip. I'm having to sort of watch where I walk because I've got like a foot of space to walk in. We do another one of these. I'm having a bit of a domestic day today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been right domesticated. Cleaning windows. I've not cleaned windows for years. Well, a couple of years, I don't think. It was absolutely filthy. Yeah, I've had a really good day. I thought, right, I've had 3 weeks of being out in the sunshine. I shall resist it today and get some chores done. So this is a welcome break. Right, a bit of this blue. I've been using some of my paints up, like this one that I've had. This was one of the original ones I got 6 or 7 years ago. Oh, look at that big paint gloppy. Oh, exciting.com. Look at that. Wow. That's because my paint was all splotchy out. Look, getting a nice little collection in there again. Love them. Yeah, I've been using some of these paints. I have this cerulean blue. It's beautiful. To my eyes, anyway. And I've gone over 30 minutes. Oh, my word, I'm sorry. Oops. Oh, is that not just beautiful? Mr. Doodle didn't like doing this job because he said he couldn't hold them to paint them. So he was the embossing and the buttonhole man. Oh, and he put the inks on. Right, my lovelies, I'm going to love and leave you for now. It's not really a proper tutorial or anything, but I say I will leave the link to my other one that I did a few years ago. That's probably not even a proper tutorial either. But it's just showing you different things that I used. So thanks everyone for watching. I actually got caught up with my replying to comments last night, which I was very pleased about, because I was a bit behind, and I don't like being behind. It gets a bit daunting when, so I tend to like to do some of them answer them at night time on my laptop, and it's when I see that there's like 50 messages and like, oh my god. But anyway, I got caught up yesterday. I'm just going to put these in here. Got caught up yesterday. So right, thanks very much for watching. Take care, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye.